Alright, another Field of Glory 2 multiplayer battle. So this time we have a mirror match of Elamites versus Mannaeans. This time I have the Mannaeans, which I know absolutely nothing about. I just decided to pick two awful looking biblical armies. I have used the Elamites before. They're interesting. They are largely massed archers with a few Assyrian style foot, and they get hordes of these just obnoxious bow armed light chariots. So I'm interested in seeing what my opponent does with them. Now, in the mirror to this match, I deploy pretty simply just a long infantry line and then maxed out my cavalry here. It's not my deployment, it's just a thing I do sometimes to organize my thoughts. Okay. I'm not sure how the light javelin horse will do against the chariots. The chariots that my opponent will be fielding, I believe, do not have impact capability, so they might actually do acceptably. The light javelin are just there to screen the advance and soak up arrows. Now I can finish out with either 2 more archers or 3 more irregular foot. I think I will opt for the irregular foot. Something like that. Okay, what have we got? Interesting. Looks like he is freely giving me this elevated area. Okay. Probably be a good idea if I can to get some archers over to that rough ground. We'll accept that gift. We'll hold this hill with Lightfoot and shift everyone else over. Okay, to start. Next turn. Okay, we will finish seizing this rocky outcropping. Right. Bit of a messy advance, but we'll get it sorted out before contact. Once he gets close enough, these chariots, they'll shoot while they move in, but really I just want them to charge and slam into his infantry. Onward. Next turn. Okay. If we're careful, we might be able to push down Caesar's hill and start rolling up on his right. But we'll have to be something we take on slowly. Okay, we'll sit still for now, and then we'll start pushing from our left. Hold this rough ground, and if he gets maybe to around this mark, burst out with our chariots. Onward. And next turn. Okay, it's not quite time to move in yet, but we're getting close. I think next turn we will push forward. Okay, next turn. Ouch. Okay, we're coming under enough pressure that I feel like I need to get a move on here. Yeah, I think he's forced me into a position where I will have to push. This might be over aggressive, but don't feel inclined to just stand to get shot at, so I think I have to just move. I normally never fire at long range with light archers. I did really want to force a disrupt there. Not enough. Okay. And this is also not ideal, as my men are disordered on the slope. main thing is that the infantry can arrive without getting too badly shot up. At least one chariot's likely to disrupt. Firing at half arc again is usually to be avoided, but in this case I don't think I'm going to have time to fire off all my arrows anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think this is going to be as my opponent says a fine battle. Onward. Next turn. Our fine battle continues. Lucky to hold that long. Don't know if it'll make a difference. Well, did what we could to screen our cavalry. Ooh. He sees a danger. Okay. I was hoping for more than that. And that. Let's give them a shove. That could help. Excellent. Get out of the way and allow this unit to break. See where we end up. Good. Right. I'm gonna let these and flee. Hopefully hold firm. Excellent. Okay. We'll need to waste these light archers to just absorb some fire, unfortunately. Not looking so good. Okay. Well, we're committed now, so in for it. But that could get ugly. Okay. Onward. Next turn. Ooh, very nice for now. That's less nice. Moment of truth. We hold firm. Very good. Ugh. That was bound to happen. Well, they are cheap, so you get what you pay for. That's... So, my opponent just turned and fired, and then turned back. That could be good for... Oh, very nice. Keeping a flank covered, but it is bad for your actual firepower. So you get a substantial bonus for standing still before firing. And turning counts as not standing still. Oh dear, run away, run away. Oh, very sad. That gets him out of the way, that's fine. Very timely. Very timely. Okay. See if we can get that frag there. Which we do. Shove off. Alright. Okay. What have we? Get that break. Right then. So even with the general versus the disrupted unit, we're at a minus 12 POA because they have full swordsmen. We only have 50% swordsmen. Well, this should soon be a unimpressive melee fight of naked men with bows clubbing each other. Too bad. Very good, and it saves them from being shot at for at least this turn. I was hoping for more than that. I've blocked them in. Hopefully the commander stays alive and I can unblock them. Well... I might need these light horse to start charging this line of archers just to slow them down. They are out of command and control, so that's why they can't move there and then turn. I was hoping for a break, but I'll take a frag. If I charge now, I would force him to turn facing, and then next turn I could hit him in the flank. If I wait, I could get more javelins in. I think I will charge now and just assume that we will hold our ground next melee. I suppose we don't have to assume because we are blocking with our light horse here. Just kind of a nasty little trick that perhaps shouldn't exist, but I think the solutions to it will be more difficult than the problem it occasionally presents. Okay, so gain for ourselves a 10% lead, and it looks like that lead's going to grow. The only problem area is probably here. This unit's probably going to break. It could affect these chariots. This unit may or may not survive once it breaks free of melee. But we've got reinforcements, so I'm not really concerned about an actual breach in the center of the line. So, yeah, optimistic so far. Very unlike me. We'll see if that continues. Right, next turn. Ouch. Ooh. See where that takes us. Alright. Should be able to get in some good damage here. I'm not quite sure where to begin. Good. We're disrupted, but battle's almost over, I think, so we can just start wasting arrows and not care. Okay. will risk exposing our flank. Okay, this unit might be doomed then. We'll let this unit of chariots withdraw. Send in more infantry. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, that gives us a choice, doesn't it? That will be... Oh no, what do I do? Yeah, let's just take care of these guys. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to fill these guys full of arrows. Get them to run away. Alright, we're gonna take a slight risk here and close in. If this unit breaks, which it likely will, this unit may disrupt, but if it doesn't, we should be in a good spot to charge. Okay, so we're at 39 to 30. My opponent surrendered the mirror of this match, so I suspect we might be looking at that next turn. But if not, we should hopefully push over the 40 by breaking this unit here. Alright, onward. Getting a GG here. Alright. So, I think it's fair to say that the Elamite army is better than the Mannaean army. At least it felt that way in this mirror match. And it's also notable that I took far more losses in this match than in the game where I played the Elamites. In terms of overall analysis of this battle, or perhaps the pair of battles together, it was really important playing as Mannaeans to get everybody into contact at once, and to only advance into massed archer range when I was able to bring more massed archers to bear, which would be on this left flank. This hill didn't prove extremely decisive, but I do think that leaving an open flank here was a mistake. The sea and this hill offer a solid anchor, and not using that allowed me to sort of wrap around. We both rushed our Elamite cavalry and chariots to this flank, but I managed to get some lights into this rough ground, and I kept my early cavalry, which are a solid buy at 20 points. I mean, what a bargain. Out of archery range until they charged. By the time they charged, his formation was a little bit jumbled. I was able to get some rear attacks and units that couldn't invade. And my irregular foot were also able to sort of surge behind. So I think in a way I was able to use my pike and shot experience in this game and in a lot of games set in this era, which is heavily based on archery. Or not all of them. My digital league matches won't be, but you know, just as in pike and shot, the key if you have more firepower is to try to show up with a more solid line against a portion of the enemy line to crack it before the battle even really begins. If you are the army with more melee power but less firepower, the goal is to keep everyone out of range until you rush everyone in all at once so that they can't stop everyone. So GG to my opponent. This will probably be my last friendly skirmish match for a while. The rest will all be Digital League. So, until next time.